From having the highest KO rate in the history of world title matches to being only the second man to become undisputed in two-weight divisions, Naoya Inoue is undoubtedly one of the best and most devastating pound-for-pound boxers the world has ever seen. Inoue isn't just a one-trick pony. He's a pure knockout artist who possesses speed, technique, and what seems like a secret recipe for knockouts. These are Naoya Inoue's 5 deadly signature punches. Now, Naoya Inoue, also known as the Monster, is not just any boxer. He's a powerhouse. His punches hit like a sledgehammer, and he's quicker than lightning. And we're talking a knockout rate of over 90%. With a pro record of 26 wins and 0 losses, you know he means business, as 23 of those wins were knockouts. Yeah, he's that good. And first, we gotta talk about one of his most distinctive punches he uses to devastating effectiveness: his hook. Number 1. The killer hook. When it comes to boxing, there's one punch that stands out above the rest: the hook. Think about it. From Joe Frazier's bone-crushing left hooks to Manny Pacquiao's lightning-fast moves, the hook has been a game-changer in the ring. And for Naoya Inoue, it's his secret weapon. This guy's hook isn't just powerful, it's downright terrifying. It's got opponents shaking in their boots, wondering when it's gonna land and knock them out cold. Inoue is a pressure fighter with limitless potential, and he's like a bulldozer in that ring, constantly pushing forward with an unstoppable force. And when he unleashes that hook of his, you better watch out, because it doesn't matter if it's coming from his left or his right. Either way, it's gonna leave a mark. Take his fight against Fulton in 2023, for instance. The 8th round rolls around, and Inoue unleashes a combo that's straight out of a nightmare. He starts with a jab to the body, bending Fulton in half, then a lightning-quick right hook to the chin. Fulton's stunned, and before he knows it, he's eating canvas after a thunderous left hook from Inoue. It's lights out, baby. Or how about his bout with DePayne in 2021? 8th round again, and Inoue drops him with a left hook. DePayne tries to get up, but he's on wobbly legs. Another left hook seals the deal, and the ref calls it off. And let's not forget his rematch with Deadlier in 2022. End of the first round, Inoue knocks Deadlier down with a left hook. The second round starts, and Inoue's at it again. Left hook, a flurry of punches, and Deadlier's down for the count. You can't underestimate the sheer power packed into Inoue's fists. It's like a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. And when he throws that hook, it's game over. It's not just a punch. It's the beginning and the end of his fighting style. Number 2. The Hara Jab. When it comes to Naoya Inoue's fighting style, it's not just his devastating hook that gets the job done. His use of the jab is a crucial element that often goes unnoticed by many spectators. But let me tell you, it's a key part of his strategy, and it's executed with precision and purpose. Let's start with what's often referred to as his Hara Jab. This jab isn't about knocking opponents out cold. Instead, it's more like a relentless barrage of punches that keep his opponents constantly guessing and on the defensive. It's reminiscent of the style of Masahiko Harada, a legendary Japanese boxer known for his relentless pressure in the ring. Inoue, in the midst of a fight, throws out jabs like a machine gun, quick, relentless, and unyielding. Each jab may not have the knockout power, but it's about wearing down his opponents mentally and physically, creating openings for his more powerful shots to land. Inoue uses this jab to control the pace of the fight, keeping his opponents off balance and hesitant to engage fully. In his bout against Samartlik Kokiachim, Inoue showcased the effectiveness of this jab perfectly. With each jab, he chipped away at Samartlik's defenses, forcing him to retreat and look for openings to counter. But Inoue wasn't done yet. He was setting up something big. And when the opportunity presented itself, he unleashed a devastating right hand that sealed the deal. But Inoue isn't just a one-trick pony. He's got another jab in his arsenal that's equally deadly: the Leonard. Number 3. The Leonard Jab. Now, the contrast between the Hara Jab and the Leonard Jab is like night and day. while the Hara Jab sets the rhythm. The Leonard Jab comes in like a wrecking ball, disrupting it entirely. The Leonard Jab is lightning fast and powerful, and leaves opponents reeling, making them wish for a simpler, more predictable left hook. Now let's talk about the man behind the Leonard Jab, Benny Leonard, aka the Ghetto Wizard, and the king of the lightweights. His jab was legendary, known for its speed, power, and precision. With every jab, he kept his opponents at bay, dancing around them with ease. And just like Leonard, Inoue moves with grace and precision in the ring. Inoue moves like a dancer in the ring, hopping in and out of range with precision, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And when his opponent drops their guard, that's when Inoue strikes with a lightning-fast, straight jab. It's like a spear aimed straight for the heart, leaving opponents helpless against his skillful blend of jabs. Inoue's strategy often involves using a series of light, quick jabs, usually 2 to 3 at a time. This not only keeps his opponents off balance, but also sets up the opportunity for a more powerful jab to follow. And once he's got his opponent where he wants them, Inoue isn't afraid to unleash a devastating combination, whether it's a straight right, a hook, or an uppercut aimed at their head or high guard. But Inoue doesn't stop there. He's also a master of variation, throwing straight jabs to the body to change up his rhythm and keep his opponents guessing. Take his fight against Stephen Fulton, for example. Inoue repeatedly targeted Fulton's body with jabs, knowing that eventually Fulton's guard would drop, leaving him vulnerable to attacks up top. And let's not forget about his bout against Peano in 2018. Inoue connected with a jab before delivering a perfect straight right hand that sent Peano crashing to the canvas, unable to continue. It's a testament to the power and unpredictability of Inoue's jabs. They're like a 1-2 punch that leaves opponents stunned and defeated. Number 4. Unorthodox crazy combinations. But as crazy as those jabs are what sets Naoya Inoue apart from other fighters, is his ability to turn both his left and right hands into lethal weapons. His left hook packs just as much punch as his right, and his left uppercut is just as devastating as his right. In fact, every punch in his arsenal has the potential to end a fight with explosive knockout power. But here's the thing, Inoue doesn't just rely on one big knockout blow. He's a master of the explosive combination, launching a barrage of punches that overwhelm his opponents. Just ask Jamie McDonnell, the British world champion who had never been knocked out in 32 fights until he faced Inoue and got destroyed in just 2 minutes. What makes Inoue's offense so effective is his ability to mix things up. He's not afraid to throw unorthodox combinations that keep his opponents guessing and off balance. Whether it's a series of high-low-high attacks or low-high-low, Inoue knows how to confuse and panic his opponents, leaving them vulnerable to his devastating blows. Take his fight against Maloney in 2020 for example. Inoue started off with lightning speed and quickness, controlling the distance and tempo of the match with his footwork. But it was his combination punches that sealed the deal. A quick counter left hook in the 6th round sent Maloney down, followed by a short right hand in the 7th that sent him down again. Inoue's masterful combination and precise punches left Maloney unable to recover. And it's not just about throwing punches with brute force. Inoue is like a chess player in the ring, strategically setting up his shots and staying multiple moves ahead of his opponents. He'll mix up the power of his punches, targeting both the head and body in unpredictable sequences, ensuring that his opponents never know what's coming next. Number 5. Brutal body shots. But number 5, let's talk about Naoya Inoue's signature move, finishing off his opponents with devastating body shots. Now, body punches might not get as much attention as headshots, but let me tell you, they're just as effective, if not more so. In a real fight, targeting the body is a surefire way to wear down your opponent and cause serious damage as the rounds go on. And Inoue? Well, he's a master at it. He loves to aim for the solar plexus, kidneys, or liver, especially the liver shot, which is downright painful if hit accurately and with enough force. Just ask Antonio Neves and Das Marinas, who both felt the full force of Inoue's liver shot. Then there's his fight against the legendary Nonito Donaire in 2019. Inoue delivered a sickening body shot that sent Deadlier crashing to the canvas, proving once again the power of his body punches. It's the kind of elite quality slug fist that Inoue is known for, and his opponents dread. But here's the thing, Inoue doesn't just rely on luck when it comes to body punching. He dedicates large portions of his training camps exclusively to perfecting his body punching combinations. His favorites? The left uppercut to the solar plexus and the hook to the liver. He digs into those targets repeatedly until his opponents crumple in pain, unable to continue. And let me tell you, very few fighters today attack the body like the monster does. Once he sets his sights on your midsection, you're in for a world of hurt. No amount of counting will save you. You're powerless against the onslaught of Inoue's body shots. It's a brutal, yet effective, strategy that cements his reputation as one of the most fearsome fighters in the ring. If you take a look at Naoya Inoue's highlight reel, you'll see him stopping opponents with left hooks, straight right hands, and body shots alike. And if you somehow manage to weather one of his direct hits, brace yourself for an onslaught of combination punches that could shake the earth. That's why they called him the monster. He's not just versatile, he's not just explosive, he dominates. And when it comes to dominating the ring, Inoue is in a league of his own. There you have it, Inoue's deadly signature punches. Let me know what you think down below. And as usual, please drop a like if you enjoyed the video and smash that subscribe button.